What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me to talk about movies. I really appreciate that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my most anticipated movies of the year 2022. If you guys followed me on TikTok, I already made a video about my most anticipated movies for the rest of 2021, but there's a lot of movies that are coming out in 2022, mainly because of delays and pushbacks from COVID, but I'm still excited nonetheless, so we're going to get into it right here. So kicking it off, we have maybe one of the first blockbusters of the year. Funny enough, it's coming out in January, and you don't see a lot of movies that are this big come out in January. But we got Morbius. Morbius is definitely going to be one of the ones that I keep my eye on, particularly because I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. Huge Spider-Man fan. I want to get a tattoo somewhere about it. But Morbius, the living vampire, not a very compelling character for me. I didn't grow up with any fascination to the comics. I never read the comics, but I think this is going to be pretty good. The first trailer dropped not too long ago. It looks very intriguing. The special effects look great, actually, for kind of a lower budget superhero movie. And it's got me really excited because all three Spider-Man universes were shown off in the trailer. You had Oscorp from the Amazing Spider-Man universe. You had the Sam Raimi suit from, the Sam Raimi universe. You had the Daily Bugle from the Sam Raimi universe and the Spider-Man movies. And then you have Michael Keaton from the newer Spider-Man movies, from the MCU Spider-Man movies. So all three of these universes are coming together apparently, and I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do here. But I'm really excited nonetheless. Jared Leto looks like he's doing a fantastic job with the role anyway, so. The next one here is gonna be John Wick Chapter 4. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually didn't watch the first John Wick all the way through. I started this series on John Wick 2. My dad was like, hey, let's go to the movies. There's this new movie called John Wick Chapter 2. Have you seen the first one? I haven't seen the first one. I watched that second one and I fell in love with this movie. And then I saw the third one and that one was even better. This movie franchise is one of the most surprising franchises. I didn't think that they would be able to make 4 of these movies, these kind of like assassin movies, because they're generally the same kind of movie every single time. But it's still so interesting to watch. The first one was just about John Wick losing his dog. They killed his dog and he's going off for revenge. And then you get deeper into this lore of this Assassin's Club, and it gets really interesting from there. And also, just the action is fucking gorgeous. John Wick does. His name is not John Wick. Keanu Reeves does great as John Wick. I'm very excited to see this one. This one also got delayed because of COVID, so I'm just happy that we're getting this movie anyway. Here's another movie that I am very excited to see, The Batman. This one definitely got delayed, but we're fine. We can wait a little bit longer. The trailer was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous trailer. Everything about this movie is seemingly beautiful. The shots, the performance from Robert Pattinson. I thought that at first maybe he might not do the greatest job, not just because of all the Twilight stuff. I wasn't one of those guys, but I didn't know how he was gonna sound on film as the Batman. He sounds pretty fucking terrifying. And along with the direction of Matt Reeves, it looks like it's gonna be a great movie. I'm really excited about this. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but yeah, really excited about this one. Something else I'm super excited for. There's a lot of superhero movies on this list. Something else I'm super excited for is obviously Thor: Love and Thunder. This is Taika Waititi's follow-up to his arguably the movie that saved the Thor franchise, Thor Ragnarok. So Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be the sequel to that. I'm really, really curious to see where they go with Thor from here, because it seemed as if the main Avengers in Avengers Endgame got their stories wrapped up. I'm really curious to see where they go from here. They're obviously going to talk about Jane Foster, as she is now Thor for some reason. I wonder if they're going to do like a multiverse thing here. Or there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered here. Again, we have to wait and see. We haven't even gotten like a poster. We have some set photos of like Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're going to be tied into it. So I'm just really excited for this. I love Thor Ragnarok. So I hope Taika Waititi can bring that magic once again. Another superhero movie that I am super excited about is going to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This one's releasing May 6, 2022. We're not that far away, but it does feel like a really long time. Yeah, this is a really long title, but this is also one of the most perfect titles. I thought that when they announced this title just rolled off the tongue so easily. It's a great title, I think. Anyway, again, we still don't really know what is going to happen in this movie. We know that Doctor Strange, we know that, what's her name? Scarlet Witch is going to be in it right after WandaVision. And this is going to be the cultivation of a little 3-movie arc that they were doing with WandaVision. Sorry, not movie arc, like a story arc though. With WandaVision, Spider-Man No Way Home, which we're going to get this year. And then Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. So I don't know how big this movie is going to be. They're comparing it to like Avengers type level. I think it might actually be bigger because this is going to be setting up everything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward. So I don't know. Very curious to see what the first couple trailers look like, because don't forget Sam Raimi is directing this and he's known for horror, and he's also known for the Spider-Man movies, which I am very excited about. So we're just gonna have to wait and see for this one, but I'm super excited about this. Can't wait for May 6, 2022. Here's a little sleeper pick on my list. We got Creed 3. Now this is gonna be directed by Michael B. Jordan, Apollo Creed himself. Sorry, not Apollo, Adonis Creed himself. I got a little confused there, but yeah, this one's gonna be directed by Michael B. Jordan. I am super happy that he's doing that because I feel like he knows the character a lot. He's been championing this character ever since the first movie got made. He is in love with the character, so I'm just glad that this character is in the right hands. The first 2 Creed movies, in my opinion, were nearly perfect. I want to see if Michael B. Jordan can direct, because that is going to be a milestone for him. Because if he can prove that he can direct a movie, the possibilities are endless for his career. If this is really good, I am super excited for Static Shock, his Static Shock movie that he's producing for HBO Max. Let's hope that this one is really good. It's probably going to be very good. Next one up I got here is going to be The Flash. This one is going to be a huge reset for the DC Cinematic Universe, or whatever the fuck they call it now. It's releasing November 4th, so we're about a full year away, a little bit under a year. This one looks intriguing because if you guys watch DC Fandom, the little sizzles that they showed, it looked like a Back to the Future remake. From that little sizzle reel, it looked like the Flash went back in time, changed something, and now he is appearing in a new timeline with everything completely changed. Either that or he's going to a different universe. I don't know. But this one is definitely intriguing, to say the least. Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman. The DC universe needs that quintessential movie. You know, this one seems very lighthearted. Back to the Future is definitely my favorite movie of all time, and I hope that they're bringing that same kind of tone. It's not going to be as good as Back to the Future, at least I don't think. But I hope they bring that same tone, because this is a time travel movie, and hopefully it opens up the possibilities for the rest of the future of the DC extended universe. The final movie that I have for you is going to be Avatar 2. This one's very interesting because we might not even get this movie. James Cameron has delayed this movie so many times. I remember the original release date. I think the original release date was supposed to be like 2018. And then it got pushed back a year to 2019. And then it got pushed back to 2020. And then it got pushed back to 2022, where hopefully it releases. Listen, I'm not the biggest Avatar fan in the world. Definitely not this Avatar, but this Avatar, that Avatar, huge fan of. But that's not the Avatar we're talking about. I wasn't the biggest fan of Avatar. However, it is a essential movie when you're talking about special effects and stuff, because this movie was released in 2009 and it blew everybody away, especially in IMAX and 3D. It seems intriguing for sure. I gotta see something, because we haven't seen anything, and it's been 12 years since the last movie. 12 years. I don't know if people are still gonna be interested in this, but I definitely am, because hey, it's been 12 years. What has James Cameron been cooking? Guys, that is all of my most anticipated movies of the year 2022. Let me know what you guys thought about this and which one are you most excited for. Let me know that in the comment section. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and letting me talk about movies with you. My name is Noah. You guys can find my social media stuff down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm still kind of experimenting with what kind of videos I'm going to be doing here. But without further ado, thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys in the next one.